It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Today we're practicing on the parking lot with 5 motorcycles behind me. It's always a good idea when you ride a new motorcycle to go practice on the parking lot. So because I switched bikes with my dad, now I'm on the Royal Enfield, I invited some people to come and join me and practice some maneuvers. We've got the figure 8s behind us, the 10 meters in 12 seconds like slow ride. Here is a weave behind me, and then yeah, you can just come up with exercises when you ride, of course. A thing we also do is get some speed and then emergency brake. So yeah, I'm just gonna ride around some, practice some stuff, film around. So I hope you enjoyed this little montage of us practicing. Of course, with the adventure motorcycles like the Royal Enfield and the Versys 650, it's pretty easy to do stuff like this because you have a lot of movability and yeah, it's all pretty standard. But there's 2 motorcycles here that are a bit difficult to do stuff like this, and that is the Yamaha Virago, which is a cruiser. It's a really heavy steering wheel, so when you turn it, it feels like it falls. So you have to, you have to hold it, and it's difficult to explain, but it's really something else to do stuff like this on a cruiser. And then the other bike that is more difficult in the adventure motorcycle is this one, like a sport motorcycle, sport type of bike. And the problem is when you go full lock. Other side. When you go full lock, the steering wheel almost hits the tank. So when you're turning, you don't have a lot of room to work with. Isn't that right, Nico? Yes. Okay. What do you think of these exercises that we're doing?
Yeah, it's really helpful.
Yeah?
I think it's some people don't think it's needed, but to be able to handle the bike comfortable, I think it's a must.
Alright, so Nico is the proud owner of this Ninja 400 and he is allowing me to ride it. So this is the first time I'll ride a sport bike. There is a limit of course on it. It's got 35 kilowatts for the A2 license, so it shouldn't be such a difference between mine and this one, but yes, let's see. You'll probably not see anything on the camera because it's so low. Yes, and the position is really aggressive. I feel it already. I feel aggression. Okay. Bam. First gear. Let's do a wheelie. Just kidding. Alright, so I feel a difference with the Himalayan, of course. But with my bike, I think it's about the same. I feel like a rabbit with still 2 mirrors. Alright, so it's definitely faster than the Himalayan. And I think it's a bit faster than mine. Yeah, definitely faster than mine. Nee, ik heb die een beetje weer opengetrokken. Je zegt al een pakje snelheid aan mij nog, zo?
Ja, denk ik.
Ja, ja.
Je voelt dat hier zo meer om snelheid vraagt dan die zien dat die heel gemakkelijk zo draaien.
Ja. Alright, now is the Bullit 125cc's turn. Let's do this. Finally, the Versys 650's turn. This bike I've ridden before, so yes, I know what to expect. It's also an adventure type of motorcycle. It's just got a lot more power than mine. Alright, so that was a really fun day. I rode a lot of motorcycles, which I'm really happy about. And now I'm gonna go to my dad's with the Royal Enfield and have a little chat about what I thought of it. It's gonna be a little bit of a night ride. It's like half an hour ride. Gonna be over quick. I'm at my dad's and I just wanted to tell you the ride with the Royal Enfield is really chillax, as we say.
Chillax.
Yes, it invites you to ride slow, so it's really a different ride from CB Fighter X. Have you ridden the CB Fighter X?
Not yet, but
Not
we will
yet.
do it Tuesday, I
Yes,
suppose.
Tuesday we will go for a longer ride towards the sea in Belgium.
Towards Bruges.
Bruges, indeed. So yes, I have been practicing today on the Royal Enfield. I've done all the maneuvers and it's all pretty easy on the Himalayan. But because the wheel is from steel and it's bigger, it was really the turning the handlebars was a little bit heavier on the Himi. So that's interesting.
Yes, strange, but I think it's a very light steering.
Yeah.
Especially now with the new bearing, it's very light now.
Yeah. It's still a bit heavier than this one.
Probably the steel wheels.
Yeah. Okay, so to be continued. Alright, so that was part 2 of me switching bikes with my dad. I hope you enjoyed this video and now guess this movie quote.